suppose, what, 11 years since we were last there. I think there's seven or eight of us from that panel still with this current panel, and yeah, it's been probably a long road back. I suppose when you were young back then, you think it's a run-of-the-mill job that you'd be back every second year, but yeah, look, that's not the way it panned out.
Feeding it here as far as Tony Kelly, right on the sideline. Trying to get loose here, and he does so, succeeds brilliantly. Got a lovely bit of force behind that. Brilliant accuracy. He's some player.
The game has probably changed a lot probably since then in terms of, I suppose there's different things gone into it in terms of, I suppose there's a load of load management now. S&C has probably taken off or gone through the roof in that 11-year period, how teams maybe set up, the tactical work, the video analysis, I suppose the structured play that has probably been brought into it. Back then there was a bit of structure to it, but it was kind of more up and down the field style hurling. So I suppose we probably, since I suppose the few that Cork have and that we have, probably the biggest thing is probably how the game has changed, and yeah, just have to adapt and move with it.
I think beating Limerick is huge. Beating them, I think beating any team twice in a championship is going to be a hard thing to do. They beat Clare twice as well, which, as I said, it can be a tough thing to do. So I think beating them the first time in the Munster Championship, no one saw it coming. We were backs against the wall. We just had to win, and we went out and we did it. But I think that it was only kind of ourselves really, and probably our close family, that really believed. But I think just to beat any team twice in the championship, especially a team of Limerick's calibre, is huge and will give us massive confidence.
I suppose once you get back there, you don't mind who you're facing. Once you're back there, you have a chance of actually winning the thing. But yeah, look at the way it worked out. The way it worked out just happens to be Cork again. They've been there in 2021, I think, since. So yeah, for us, I suppose the few lads that were there in 13, it's yeah, it's a strange one that it's Cork again. But like I said, once you get back there, it doesn't really matter. They were impressive, but we'd known that anyway. Like the way the new structure is, we get to play them year in, year out. Even outside the league, you get to play them in championship where it really counts. And I suppose playing them last year, playing them this year, having them watched their, let's say, round robin game against Limerick, we knew how good they were. I suppose the threat that they posed. Yeah, look, we know each other really, really well. I suppose from our own point of view, it's about getting a consistent performance over 70-75 minutes. In order to try to win that All-Ireland.
They can walk it in now. It's Aaron Gillane. What a stop from Collins. Unbelievable. It's still there. Gillane is still going. Took a lot of steps. Flanagan. Another save from Collins.
In fairness, Pat Collins this year has just come up another level. He's always had it. I've played with him since minor. You see how good he is. His puck outs, his shot stopping. It's all top class. But I suppose it's just like any player. It's everyone kind of gets better, improves over time, and you can see him this year. His confidence is after building as well, because of his performances, and he's probably saved us a couple of times this season, and I've no doubt about a long future with him.
David Reedy to Tony Kelly, getting his first shot in goal, and that is sent high in between the posts, and that might give Tony Kelly from Ballier a degree of confidence.
Probably not playing our best stuff. Definitely not playing our best stuff for a full game. Definitely not in that first half. But I suppose there was periods in that second half where we did probably find our groove a bit and did start to motor. And yeah, I suppose confidence when we do play like that it can turn into a positive result. But look, if we turn up like that in the All-Ireland final, we know that's not going to be good enough. But if we bring elements of our second half performance and make it more consistent into our first half performance and throughout the whole game, yeah, like to see where that might take us.
Clare are a very good side. They've been in the last 3 months of finals. I think they've beaten us the last 3 or 4 times in the championship. So they definitely have had one up on us. But I just think our mentality now is growing. It's improving all the time. It's going to be a massive battle, a titanic battle. We just have to make sure that we're bringing the same levels that we brought against Limerick, and even more levels again, and that should get us over the line.
When you get possession, can you use it to its maximum to turn into a score? That's kind of where hurling has gone. If you look at the Cork and Limerick game, a lot of the stats were 50-50, but Cork were really, really efficient, and the same will be in the All-Ireland final. Whoever can turn their possession into positive scores is going to be a long way there.
How do I think it'll all go? I think I think we just have to make sure that we're on song. Like if we're on song, when we're focused on ourselves, you know, there's no reason why we can't beat anyone in the country. You know, we showed that against Limerick. So I think it's just up to ourselves just to make sure that we're bringing that intensity from the first moment.